In 1958, a revolutionary idea emerged in the world of artificial intelligence, the perceptron. Developed by Frank Rosenblatt, this neural network was inspired by the way our brains process information. Imagine a simple model that could learn from data, recognize patterns, and even make decisions. The perceptron was a groundbreaking concept, a glimpse into the future of machine learning. At its core, the perceptron was designed to mimic the way neurons work. It consisted of input nodes, weights, and an activation function. When fed with data, it would adjust its weights based on the errors it made, gradually improving its accuracy. This was a monumental step forward, as it allowed machines to learn from experience rather than relying solely on pre-programmed rules. The excitement surrounding the perceptron was palpable. Researchers envisioned a world where machines could recognize faces, understand speech, and even drive cars. However, this optimism was short-lived. By the late 1960s, the limitations of the perceptron became apparent. It could only solve linearly separable problems, meaning it struggled with more complex tasks. The most famous example was the XOR problem, which it simply couldn't handle. Critics began to question the viability of neural networks, leading to a decline in funding and interest. This period of disillusionment is often referred to as the AI winter. Many researchers turned their backs on neural networks, favoring more traditional approaches like symbolic AI. The perceptron, once hailed as a beacon of hope, was buried under skepticism and neglect. It seemed that the dream of intelligent machines was fading away. But the story doesn't end there. Fast forward to the 1980s, and a resurgence of interest in neural networks began to take shape. Researchers like Geoffrey Hinton introduced backpropagation, a technique that allowed multi-layer networks to learn complex patterns. This breakthrough breathed new life into the perceptron concept, enabling the development of deep learning. As computational power increased and vast amounts of data became available, neural networks evolved into sophisticated models capable of tackling previously insurmountable challenges. Today, we see the fruits of those early ideas in everything from image recognition to natural language processing. The perceptron, once dismissed and forgotten, laid the groundwork for the AI revolution we're experiencing now. Reflecting on this journey, it's fascinating to see how a simple idea, buried in the sands of time, has transformed into the backbone of modern AI. The perceptron's legacy reminds us that innovation often comes with setbacks, but perseverance can lead to remarkable breakthroughs. The neural network that was once overlooked has become a cornerstone of technology, proving that even the most forgotten origins can spark a revolution.